This is Cooper with FedRetirementPlanning.com, and today is going to be a little bit different. This is going to be the start of a new series I'm doing on a weekly questionnaire, question and answer session. I get questions all the time from you that watch the videos or on my websites or just people I meet with in general that have questions about random issues relating to their federal employee benefits or retirement and things like that. So this is just going to be quick weekly episodes on a specific question that many of you will probably have, if not now, sometime in the future, or you had sometime in the past. So if you have questions, feel free to put them in the comment section below. Also subscribe so you keep getting information on these. And this question is one I received relating to a TSP loan. A lot of people take loans from their TSP while they're in service to whether fix something on their home or a car or a medical issue, whatever it is. And the question is, what happens to my TSP loan if I leave federal service without having paid for the entire loan? So what I'm going to do today is answer this question as quickly as I can while still trying to be entertaining somewhat. And so let's get it. I first want to make it clear that it's not uncommon for federal employees to take a TSP loan and then go out of federal service. This is something that happens quite a bit. Loans from the TSP come out quite often for people for whatever reason, if they want to repair their home or fix something on their car or something like that. But it often happens when people take a loan that they'll be later in their service and then they decide to leave for whatever reason. Now, when you decide to leave federal service, there's a time period when you have to pay back your loan, and that time period is 90 days. So essentially 3 months is the time you have to pay back the loan. And what happens is the TSP is notified that you have left service. When that happens, they send you basically an instruction booklet saying this is how you should close out your loan, and this is the time that it needs to be closed out by. Now, something to remember, you cannot take out any withdrawals until you pay off the loan. So let me repeat that. You cannot take out any withdrawals until the loan is completely paid off. This is important for those that are wanting to withdraw their TSP or decide to roll it over into an IRA. You have to pay off the loan before that's able to happen. Now, there's a few options that they actually give you to close the loan. The first one is to simply repay the full balance in full. So you basically just pay off the entire loan in full, no problem. The next one is to take a taxable distribution, which I'll talk a little bit more on. And then the third one is to do a combination of both, repay it all in full, or take a taxable distribution. Now, for those of you that are thinking about taking a taxable distribution, keep in mind that the IRS is going to be notified, and because they're going to be notified, you're going to have to pay federal income tax as well as possibly state income tax. Now, what you actually pay is going to be at ordinary income rates, and this is something for those that are younger to remember. If you leave service before you're 55 and you take a withdrawal, you're going to have to pay a 10% penalty. Okay, this is a big penalty that could, otherwise be avoided if you were to wait a little while. But you need to understand that you're going to have the 10% penalty. You're going to pay taxes. Now, all those things can add up to a big amount if you're not aware of it. Those of you that have contributed to the Roth TSP, you need to remember that the Roth TSP contributions are not subject to federal income tax as long as they've gone through the 5-year seasoning period. Now, I'll put a link in the bio below to read a little bit on the differences between the Roth TSP and the Roth IRA in an article and a video I did. But you need to understand that as long as those Roth contributions have sat in the account for 5 years and you're over the age of 59 and a half, that those contributions can be put towards the loan without having to pay federal income tax. If you have other questions specifically relating to this video or other questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I'd love to answer them. Once again, I hope you guys enjoy this series. Keep the questions coming so we can keep these, getting this information out to you guys. I appreciate it. See you soon.